My name is Paul Omondi. I'm the business head of Mabati Rolling Mills Coated Steel. I'm here to share with you how strategy works. At coated steel, the main strategy of focus is operational excellence. And when you talk of operational excellence, it's end-to-end, from raw material sourcing through conversion in various equipment, and of course processing customer orders and sending the goods to the customer. Customer is king, and the main parameter to drive customer satisfaction is delivery in full and on time. And when all the employees basically focus on this parameter, delivery in full on time, it basically pulls in all the other elements within the operation system to work seamlessly as part of the cogs for delivery of the product to the customers. So the focus of operational excellence drives customer centricity, and therefore this is what delivers to the requirements of the organization. Apart from that, of course, yes, to support operational excellence and support the customer requirements is cost optimization. Because in the market we are in, the market is price sensitive. And the price is determined by the customers. So we in manufacturing, the elements we can control are cost elements, and therefore cost optimization strategy becomes another very key strategy to follow through within our system. Major challenges in 2024, of course, we all know, because coming from the electioneering process and then COVID recovery, period. Most third world economies were not hit in the COVID period of 2022, but the effects of that from the global trade, one, affected prices of goods globally, and therefore the raw materials became very expensive for some of us in this part of the world. The second one was, of course, from our electioneering process, of course, the economic turmoil we went through, where the foreign exchange basically went haywire. So coupled to that, the cost of energy also became a very big challenge. Now, this really increased the cost of manufacturing within our economy, and therefore it hit our price competitiveness in the market. Of course, yes, we had to endure that period. Of course, coupled to that also was the bank interest rates, because we borrow to basically meet the cost of production. So forex, bank interest rates, and the high prices of raw material were a major challenge for our manufacturing setup. But with time, I think the forex became managed under control, and of course the interest also were managed under control. And because we as a manufacturing concern, we took systematic steps of cost optimization, these controls basically helped us whether this difficult period, and we can now say that with the stability of the raw material prices, the stability of forex, and the control of interest rates, I think the business environment has become a little bit more for smooth manufacturing to be sustained. Most important milestone was the equipment operation stability. Because you see, when the purchasing power of the citizens is eroded, they are not pulling the product to the market. And therefore, you run the equipment in a very intermittent way. But with all these controls, we have seen enough pull in the market, and now the equipments are running stable. So the parameter we refer to here is the overall equipment efficiency has become better compared to the previous period. Of course, this is on the efficiency side of the plant. But now coming to the specific milestones that we attained. One, because we had a very good focus on energy management and energy conservation. And with that, because energy is very expensive, if you waste it, it escalates your cost of production. So, the initiatives we put in place to ensure that we mitigate or rather control wastages. And when we shared with our partners who basically analyze energy conservation measures and energy efficiency measures within the manufacturing setup, I think we were actually recognized with the best award in energy management last year, what we call an Energy Management Award, basically supported by Kenya Association of Manufacturers, and with the focus on sharing best practices within the manufacturing industry and recognizing where the best practices are actually giving good conservation results. Apart from that, from our own internal improvement initiatives, what we call waste avoidance, because if you put up initiatives to avoid wastages, whether in terms of material yield, wastages in terms of resource consumption, whether it's water, energy, other materials. So the improvements you make have an impact on your cost optimization activities. So here also, through Kaizen Africa, they awarded us best projects in fuel consumption. And we are referring here basically reducing our liquefied petroleum gas consumption within our systems. So such initiatives, although there are small improvements that we make, but they really give a very huge impact in terms of the cost footprint that makes us gain some competitiveness in the market. It really supports that pillar, because in operational excellence there will be various pillars. There will be customer focus, there will be equipment over equipment efficiency, there will be the cost factor, and there will be basically the value stream efficiencies that we are talking about. So all these do combine and support operational excellence.